LL Cool J went on Instagram Live to respond to DJ Academics talking about him and calling him Dusty, but he has some interesting things to say.
Today, you could come up with your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, your 20-year plan. You can go find a manager, you can find an accountant, you could find somebody that means something to you, to help you. You could find a team to help your career go to the next level. When hip hop first started, there were no managers. There were no accountants that believed in it. Record companies didn't even believe in it. Nobody believed in it. How can you make a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan on something that doesn't even exist yet, that people have never even heard of?
I feel like people forget that things didn't always exist, right? And what LL Cool J is talking about here is like there was literally nothing, there was no blueprint, there was no infrastructure for hip hop. It wasn't a thing when they were starting out. And so when they were creating this new thing, it was not really understandable to people who weren't in it, people who weren't making it, and people who weren't around it. So music executives, big brands, businesses, all the checks that were coming into hip hop now, they just weren't there because people with money they were like, why should I spend my money with LL Cool J or with these rappers, with Rakim? And to make a lot of this stuff happen, they had to go out and do what hasn't been done before, literally turn nothing to something. So they had to take unfavorable deals, get paid less at the door. In every scenario where somebody had not encountered a hip hop artist, whether it be a brand deal, a concert, a music label advance, whatever it is, they were probably going to take an unfavorable deal because the person investing the money didn't really understand the product because there was no product before. So when years go by and people realize that there's money in hip hop, like, of course DJ Academics is going to get a bag from all these companies. Of course the rappers now are getting $30-40 million advances and selling their publishing for $75 million because now everybody knows it's valuable. And so I think just contextually, when we look back at history, comparing things like how much money somebody made then versus now in a particular area, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you literally can't do it. Like, if LL Cool J didn't do what he did, there would be no money in rap the way it is today. Him and all these other artists and contributors to music. So I just thought it was interesting that he said that, and I think it's something we glance over a lot.